Welcome to the post-match media conference, the Bloomington Regional for the NCAA 2017 Women's Volleyball Championship. We're with Calvin College, victorious tonight in 3 sets over Millikin University. First of all, congratulations on the win and being in another regional championship. Jenna, that's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it's exciting. I think it was a really fun match overall. It was fun coming off of yesterday, and I think we just kept that level of intensity. So it's nice to come out with a win, but Millikin definitely fought, and yeah, they're a great team. So,
well, Coach, we'll go maybe through the sets here a little bit. That first set, Millikin with some uncharacteristic service errors, 8 in that first set, and that really helped you kind of gain control. There was a little bit, it looks like maybe nerves, some service errors on both sides. They had quite a bit more than you, and you took that point cushion in that first set and kind of rode that first one out.
Yeah, anything can happen at this point of the game. So it was actually nice to be on the other end of the missed serves category. And that's part of our philosophy is we're aggressive in serving. So I thought that, first of all, I would like to I'd like to congratulate Debbie and Millikin because they have an incredible team, and we've seen them during the year and last year, and what a lot of talent, and my heart goes out for the seniors, and they have a really good team and a really good program. So I thought that we came out very focused and very driven and very steady. And at this stage of the game, that's really, really important. And so that's what I thought we came ready to play, and that was the difference as far as we didn't take ourselves too seriously. I thought yesterday's experience really, really helped us. And when you can get through and stay alive from something like that happening yesterday, I think it helps you the next time you go out and compete, and I think it did.
Strategically, were there things, having played Millikin before, having scouted a little bit yesterday, things strategically you knew you wanted to do for this match today?
Sure, my guess is that they did the same thing for us. You scout, you're familiar with your opponent, you know their strengths, you see their weaknesses, and you can have the best game plan in the world. You just got to go out and play, and you've got to make fewer errors than the other team and capitalize anytime you have an opportunity.
Set 2 seemed like a huge swing set when it was over. They clawed their way back into it. They tied it up. Ended up winning on a big block. I think you might have been in on that block, Tessa. Mm-hmm. It was either you or I know you were in the neighborhood.
Yes.
So that must have felt like a pretty big point. You were fighting them off. They came back, and to win that set, I think 25-23 had to be a pretty good feeling.
Yeah, I think from the game yesterday, we just know what it feels like to kind of crawl back and just fight. So we were all just believing in ourselves, and I think it worked out for us.
And the third set, again, started out tight, and about the middle of the set, there were some rallies a couple times where I think Millikin, rightfully so, thought the ball was going to be down on your side of the court. You guys found a way to play defense, dig it up, and ended up scrapping and then winning that point. Big points, created that 3 to 4 point cushion that you're able to ride it out. Talk a little bit, Jenna, about never giving up on that ball and what your teammates were able to do to put you in a position to score.
Yeah, we talked about before the game trying to play every point like it's match point for the other team. And so we just tried to come out with that intensity, and obviously from yesterday we know that even if we've won the first 2 sets, that really doesn't mean anything. We haven't finished the match yet, so we had to fight for every point. So it was a lot of fun. I think we all just committed to everything. So.
Amber, talk about a little bit, if you can, the pressure, if there is on a program, coming off even a national championship, but expectations, as they should be with a program like yours, are high, and kind of dealing with that as you move through the tournament, as you progress, and how you maybe handle that personally and how you can try to convey that to your players as well.
Sure. This game, you do everything you can as a coach to prepare your team physically and work on the skills and the strategy, and we're always, as a coaching staff, trying to learn more about how we can do things better. The mental game is so huge, and being a sports psychologist, it's something that I'm very passionate about. So we don't take ourselves too seriously. We really focus on having fun and loving the journey, because it's very, very difficult to win it all. And we, around campus and other places, we feel like if we don't win it, people ask us what's wrong, and we don't we stay in our bubble and we know what matters. And so this program, we try to win and we do everything we can to try to win, but it's just so much more than that. And I want our women to walk away and have the best experience of their entire life at this point. And winning is fun, but it is so less important than what we really strive to do. And so we have control over that, whether we win or not. And so that's something that I can say this season has been an incredible success. And we've had ups and downs, and we've, really started to gel the last half of the season. And it's been a really pleasure to be able to be a part of a group of women who really care about one another. And it's the volleyball part is important, but it's about the people and the relationships. And when that's all said and done, when you win and you win it all, I think any coach would tell you that it's a little bit of a unlasting feeling. And while they never can take it away from you, what you remember is the relationships and you doing it with a group of people. That is an incredible experience. So that's what we're striving for.
Jenna, first off, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Second, can you talk about having so many different options offensively? 4 players tonight with 7 or more kills.
Mm-hmm. I think, obviously, I get a lot of credit at times, but so much of that is due to the hitters and to the passers too. But to be able to be a setter and have that many great options allows me to mix things up. And when someone is a little bit off one game and someone else is doing better, it's fun to get excited for each other. And it's also, I enjoy that it's always different. Someone else is playing better each time, so it's fun to mix it up like that.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about tonight's offense and what you saw hitting .395 against a very good Millikin team and a very balanced attack with 4 players with 7 kills or more?
Yeah, if somebody would have showed me these stats, they're one of the best defensive teams we've faced. And I think they just were a little bit out of sync tonight. I thought we stayed in system so Jenna could really create things for us and for our hitters, and she really read the blockers well. And so I think it was a little uncharacteristic. If you look at, I think, the defense overall, having 38 digs and them having 36, that's pretty low, I think, for both teams. And so it was definitely an offensive match tonight, and sometimes that happens. And at this point of the game, you just try to find a way. Doesn't matter how.
Tessa, can you talk about being a part of some big plays there late in the second set with the match tied at 23 and then that final block?
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think we just came in so believing in ourselves, and I think our defense was just there tonight, and Jenna's setting was on point, so yeah.
Well, one thing we know for sure is one way or the other you get another CCIW opponent tomorrow night based on what happens in this semifinal. So playing also, I guess, for a little conference pride, going head-to-head with the CCIW. Thoughts about the possible opponent either way that you might face tomorrow night?
Well, the conference is one of the best in the country. And, at this stage of the game, you have to play your best to be able to come out on top. And we were not blind to that coming in. And we have the utmost respect for both of the teams that are playing now and know that they play some great volleyball. So we're going to have to come in and play our best game. And, we are incredibly grateful to be given the opportunity to be in the match coming up tomorrow.
Well, congratulations on another great victory, and good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Thank you.